Welcome back to Top 10 Tunes. Today we're going over the top 10 hard rock bands of all time. At number 10 is Nickelback. No, this isn't a joke. The Canadian rock band formed in '95 in Hanna, Alberta is one of the most commercially successful rock bands, having sold more than 50 million albums worldwide. Not only that, but in 2005, the band's best-selling album, All the Right Reasons, produced 3 top 10 and top 20 singles on the Billboard Hot 100, including Photograph, Far Away, and Rockstar. At number 9 is UFO. Formed in London in 1968, this group became a transitional catalyst between early hard rock and heavy metal. Over a career spanning 54 years, UFO have released 22 studio albums, 14 live recordings, 16 compilation albums, and 1 album of cover songs, selling over 20 million records worldwide. At number 8 is Nirvana. The band was formed in 1987 in Aberdeen, Washington. Their success popularized alternative and grunge rock, and they are often seen as the quintessential band of Generation X. They developed a sound that relied on dynamic contrast between quiet verses and loud, heavy choruses. Their music continues to maintain a popular following and influence modern rock culture. Next up at number 7 is Deep Purple. Considered by many to be the pioneers of heavy metal and modern hard rock music, Deep Purple together with Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath have been referred to as the unholy trinity of British hard rock and heavy metal in the early to mid 70s. At number 6 is Guns N' Roses, an American band from Los Angeles, reached worldwide fame after their number 1 debut album, Appetite for Destruction. Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, and Sweet Child of Mine helped the album sell approximately 30 million copies worldwide. Guns N' Roses have sold more than 100 million records, including 45 million in the United States, making them one of the best-selling musical acts in history. At number 5 is Van Halen. Credited with restoring hard rock to the forefront of the music scene, Van Halen was known for its energetic live shows and for the virtuosity of its lead guitarist, Eddie Van Halen. Upon its release in 1978, the band's self-titled debut album reached number 19 on the Billboard Pop Music charts and would sell over 10 million copies in the US. By 1982, the band released 4 more albums, all of which have been certified multi-platinum. The album 1984 was a commercial success with the US sales of 10 million copies and 4 hit singles. Its lead, Jump, was the band's only US number 1 single, but Van Halen would go on to have a very successful career. Fourth on our list is Aerosmith. Formed in Boston in 1970, Aerosmith crafted a style of rock rooted in blues-based hard rock and incorporated elements of pop, heavy metal, and glam metal, and consequently has inspired many rock artists. They are sometimes referred to as the Bad Boys from Boston or America's greatest rock and roll band. Not a bad title if you ask me. With Steven Tyler's incredible vocal range and Joe Perry's songwriting talent, Aerosmith is one of the best-selling hard rock bands of all time. At number 3 is Queen. Formed in 1970 in London, the band's 1977 album, News of the World, contains some of the greatest rock hits in music history. We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. By the early 80s, Queen were one of the biggest stadium rock bands in the world. Queen have been a global presence in popular culture for more than half a century. Estimates of their record sales range from 250 million to 300 million, making them one of the best-selling music artists ever. Number 2 is AC/DC. From Sydney, Australia, the band got their name from the initials AC/DC on the AC adapter of a sewing machine and thought the meaning, alternative current, direct current, electricity, symbolized the band's raw energy and power-driven performances. AC/DC has sold more than 200 million records worldwide, including 75 million albums in the United States alone, making them the 9th highest-selling artist in the United States and the 16th best-selling artist worldwide. Number 1 is Led Zeppelin. With a heavy guitar-driven sound, they are cited as one of the godfathers of hard rock and heavy metal. Led Zeppelin have also been credited as significantly impacting the nature of the music industry, particularly in the development of the album-oriented rock. Led Zeppelin are one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Their total record sales are estimated to be between 200 to 300 million units worldwide. They achieved 8 consecutive UK number 1 albums and 6 six #1 albums on the US Billboard 200, with 5 of their albums certified diamond in the US. Thanks for watching Top 10 Tunes. What's your favorite hard rock band? How would you rank your favorite bands? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.